Hi, this is V. The project is about Dargian Future. We're talking about today for Communication Directive Program. This is for 639 with Dr. Zeka. My name is V. So first thing first, when we talk about Community Directive Program, we're talking about the new changing system. Hi, this is V with Business 639 with Dr. Zeka. Today we're talking about a project, the DARGEANGRIX'S Future. We want to roll out a communication directive program to answer for all the inherited problem with the company and their challenges. So let's talk a little bit about this one. The next, with a community directive program, we actually want to talk about updating the technology, increase the volume and quantity of all the video call and on a communication basis. And then we are going to establish a meeting protocol to make this meeting more effective and are time saving and cost efficient as well. We also want to create a client relation unit where we can reach out to the customer and actually have a positive uh, meeting. We want to develop a strategy in a way that we actually can pull more customer in. And some of this is these are some of the challenges. Like different technology depending on the sender. None of them actually have a uniform system that we can use. So contact between the sender and the communication between the sender and the customers are always very unreliable. There's also, quirky video technology. Maintenance are really high because of different video equipment. The video calls sometimes drop out and all kind of troubleshooting problem. There's this very low satisfaction between the customer and our employee as well. We also want to spend a lot of time talking in the meeting, but not really progressing the agenda of the meeting at all. So overall, these need to be addressed to actually reduce travel costs, video phone call, etc., so that we can align our organization with a long-term goal. So how do we come to approach this problem? We want to talk about the network technology where the inter-organization communication need to be addressed. We want to be problem solving as we addressing these two very important aspects of communication that we aiming to solve today. The other one is the client communication. So this is the outer bubble that we need to also strategize and roll out effective program that actually reduce our negative experience with the company and the clientele. So how do we come to approach the problem? We usually analyze the root cause, right? Analyze, review, plan, or organize, and then upgrade, and then review. So pretty much we want to have a probe within our process seed so that we can actually roll out an effective program that actually align our company with that, right? So first we want to look at all the center and see which center work best, right? We don't want to change something that already work and try to look out there to get a program that actually new for the entire company. We're going to see which center works best, lowest, meeting drop call, very effective call, and we use a system and then implement with the rest of our centers and international center, right? Because we have the 50 centers, I think at first we can actually focus on the center that works and then use that and see, okay, what is our first option, second option, third options, and then use that to analyze the cost/benefit analysis. Then we roll out on the center that best suited right now and see how that will go. So with the 50 center, we actually have mini project within a big project and see which system fit the best. In that way, we can, when we have a rollout, we already have the standard of operation procedures for this rollout, and we can slowly roll out while testing it at the same time. But the most important thing is the communication during this process to see which system works the best and what kind of troubleshooting do they have, and use that as kind of like a strategy panel. Actually, when they roll out a different system, different sender in our whole organization, we can actually go, okay, this is what you need to do. And then when we plan organize it, we want to upgrade. So we want to see establish a cost, and we kind of multiply as our centers are needed, and then rolling it out, right? And as any one of these steps of rolling out, we're going to pull back and ask for the feedback review to see if continue rolling out is a good idea. Another thing on the different side is the meeting and clientele process. So during these technological advance or upgrading our system, we can also talk about what a meeting is, or what a protocol to eliminate waste, such as idle time, delay, such as all of the members are not showing up on time, etc. So these need to be standardized and then kind of rolled out as an SOP. So that way, okay, so this is what we're going to do. What is this type of meeting? Company-wide meeting, group meeting, silos between department, etc. So another thing is we definitely want to create a client relation office to handle PR or marketing team strategy. We cannot just have the call and some department pick up where they don't have an access to some information in different departments. So we want to streamline this process. Who's going to handle customer call, etc. Which center is going to be majority working on that. So we don't want customer to call all 50 centers, or somebody in Texas calling and get somewhere in Germany. So we want to streamline the process and see which is the hub that we need to be organizing, talking, and have that kind of strategies, right? And then after we're rolling out these relevant centers, we want to construct a survey to have a feedback loop. Okay, what doesn't work, what works. Let's focus on making things work better, right? And then eliminate the one that doesn't work, and extra processes that we don't need, we can also eliminate how it's safe and effective in a way to eliminate these extra unnecessary processes. And then we also want to eliminate, and we're not eliminating, we're creating data from surveys that we get the feedback from actually rolling out the program, right? The next thing is to communication directive program. The full program is to why do we do what we do, right? We want to construct benefit reporting guidelines. So what's the benefit of these programs? We want to send it back and analyze that. We want to measure, compare the cost, pre and post program rollout program. Why do we do what we do, right? What's changed? And we want to be able to measure that change. We also want to see the cost and effectiveness versus the benefits, right? Sometimes if it's decreased, it's like customer dissatisfaction, but we have to pay a little bit of cost. Does that justify the cost, right? This is some of the management program that actually training our leadership team to determine what is a good cost for this program. We also want to coach and train when we implement these programs so that rolling out this program with a effective personnel, like have a coach. We coach on a coach to mediate the meeting, for example. It's more effective. We want to streamline that as well. We also want to create, mainland troubleshooting team, not just for the home office, but different hubs from different places, so that we can actually reach them and not overwhelm or bottleneck the troubleshooting process. Feedback and maintenance. Why do we need feedback? You want to build upon a positive result. You do a necessary process. Focus on the bottom line. What's advance our bottom line, right? We also want change that is warranted. We also want to communicate good result with the team, so that they don't have like fatigue or changing every day. It's a new change. It's going to come back new change. No, we want to make sure that we keep the good positive result. So that way they see that, I'm changing for the better. And then we also want to implement that. Yes, we're always going to keep changing because this is a culture of growth in our company. So why do we need a positive result? Better employee engagement. More people care about our company, the better our performance and the better our bottom line. This is according to some of the survey and study that we have done in the past, right? The effect that the rollout program will improve as the more that we rolling in positive results. Like, okay, we focus only on the positive result, and now we're trying to focus on something that's going to set us back, right? We also reduce the delay in the program because more people are aware, more people have better training to accept these change. We always want collaboration, the breakthrough between different departments or silos or centers let's see that they are part of a bigger program, and cohesiveness would also improve. What do? We need to meet our long-term goal. Ultimately, at the end, you want to reduce the maintenance costs, travel time, associated costs, client-employee co-frustration. We want to increase client experience every time they reach out to us as a company. We always increase the call productivity and effectiveness, also with meeting as well, right? We also, at the very end, we make profit, increase our bottom line. Satisfaction criteria, these are the criteria that we use to measure what we have as a long-term goal, right? Satisfaction survey. Are we doing good? What's our employee thinking about it, and not just the management, right? We also want to have quality of call, like how many drop call incidents, like, oh, I'm in the middle of my call, drop. Okay, we need to report that and see if we roll out technological advancement like this, what is the troubleshoot and how often do we have to do it? We want to look into the cost of travel, maintenance, and associated costs, because ultimately at the end, all these costs have to be tallied up and kind of compared to what we've done before, right? We also want to talk about employee survey and see how our engagement is. We want to increase that and keep them high. They want to talk about it, want to focus on the positive. They didn't go ahead and do that. We had to encourage our employee to do so, to keep engaged into our company and what we do to make their lives better, right? And at the end, when everything is tallied up, we want to see how well do we do post and before, right? Before and after our changes in revenue versus the old, checkbook. And that's it. Thank you so much. I hope everybody have a good time. Thank you.